Hi, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign and the zodiac sign of Taurus. I'm limited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck by Julia Julesby and Ubria Chanshaw. And I will go ahead and begin shuffling here. I have 2 pieces of my artwork here. I was just spiritually guided to use as the background here. So enjoy. I hope that, it brings some light to your life, some inspiration. Some of you may be artists. I would say, if you're an artist and you kind of stopped, don't give up. Continue to do what it is that you've been gifted, especially if you enjoy it. You always want to do what you love, no matter what other people think, because they're not living for you. Only you are living for you, and only you can truly make yourself happy. And by making yourself happy, you're going to see that happen on the outside of you as well. Thank you, Spirit. We'll give these a couple more here. Alright, and I'm going to split the deck over here because I don't want to put these back on my art pieces. And I'll leave this, we'll leave it right about here. I might move that if I need more space. Alright, so the first card we have here is the Queen of Cups. So this could be you, or this could be someone that you're connected to. And with this being the starting card, I just feel like this is a very loving energy, a very happy energy. Cups energy is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So you may be, I would say, you may have some very strong placements. If this isn't you, this is someone that I feel that you deem very special in your life. This Queen of Cups is, I feel, going through a transitional phase where they are coming out of a cycle and laying some things to rest, where they're very happy with what has happened, even though it may have been painful. I'm seeing the dark of what look like crescent moons here to me. So something that's happened in between 2 moon cycles, 2 new moon cycles. And we did just go through some very strong eclipse energies. So that may be some things that have been realized, lessons that have been learned. Just saying overall goodbye to some things to be able to move forward. I would say going through a death and rebirth process. So this may be someone who has very strong Scorpio in their chart as well. And so with that being said, with Scorpio being your polar opposite in the zodiac, this may be you as well. But they are facing towards the past, and from my view, this is a west direction, which is dealing with transformation for sure. So definitely being transformed. I would say coming into a more loving space. Also a very beautiful, graceful, intelligent, and intuitive person here who really loves the beach. I feel they may collect seashells by the seashore. Enjoy mermaids and the mermaid energy. And are just very abundant overall, and not just feeling, but I would say both spiritually and materially. And very divine. Getting divine feminine energy here very strongly. I'm very happy to put these I feel like these may be some ashes or something that has had to do with a past energy that is in this urn, where I feel this is going to be dumped into the river here or the ocean. And the reason I say river is just because of the flow of things and the energy. Like, I'm not getting, like, if it were an ocean, I would feel it would be more of an open space where there's more land here. And it just looks river-esque. But this could be any body of water, to be honest with you. This could even be a pond. You know, not everybody has easy access to water. So I would just take this as it resonates. This could even be bath water, where this energy likes to take a lot of baths as well. And has some kind of way of releasing what it is that they're coming out of a transition from. And then also too, Empress energy is coming to mind as well. I would say very strong, loving energy related to eliminating old cycles here. Seeing that red and that root chakra energy. And then just kind of emulating that essence once they get up from this throne and kind of moving about everywhere that they go. It stays with them, that aura. And it's very noticeable. Highly into fashion and fabrics and how they dress. But very important that, you know, they are representative of that divine feminine energy at all times. And this is a very bright and happy energy. So I feel like, you know, again, no matter where they go, they bring that kind of energy with them at all times. Even if they may, you know, because she has her head down a little bit. If she's, you know, not feeling so great, sometimes I feel like that doesn't really last. It's only for a moment, because there is a process of release here to be able to get past this and move forward to more happier times, or just happy times in general. The second card we have is the Five of Wands. So with this following the Queen of Cups, I feel like with this being the center card, I almost want to say that there's going to be another energy on the other side of this, where there's some resistance or feeling of competition, but some kind of battling that's been going on or taking place, or that is going to take place. Almost like I would say, as a new cycle is beginning, like with each positive, it's going to be met by a negative, where obstacles have to be overcome. And take it as it resonates, because perspective is everything. Some people see it as obstacles. Some people just see it as, you know, little roadblocks or, you know, speed bump, whatever. Because getting involved with this type of energy, you know, coming from a release, I don't feel that this is something that's to be desired. So I do feel that this energy is present here, maybe in attempts to block something. But again, perspective is everything. So it just depends on how this Queen of Cups energy is going to portray that once they come from this reflection and, you know, either position themselves with this throne in the east direction moving forward of initiation and that new beginning, or, you know, kind of come to a front where they're facing things head on for what they are. And as they're doing that and building strength to be able to get through this resistance, or not even get through it, you know, whatever their method is as far as moving forward into a cycle. to attain success. And this may be something that the Queen of Cups is quite used to as well. Or not even used to, but has experienced before. Wands energy is fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And I was seeing these as like gummy bears with the reading I did a couple of weeks ago on Instagram. Because I don't know, it just, at this point in my life, on my awakening, I can personally say that I think that this energy here, it's almost laughable to me because nobody needs to fight. I think fighting is silly. Because each of these individuals, none of them, if you look at them, they're not the same. You know, they may have, I feel like, you know what, they do have similarities, and they all have abundant yellow, that golden yellow on them, where each of them has something, you know, that they have uniquely for themselves that has been gifted from spirit. And so that just kind of correlates with the reason why I just deem this, the fighting and the nonsense, as being silly. This could also be competition where there are, you know, quite a few individuals that are fighting over this Queen of Cups. That could be possible too. And as you can see, the Queen of Cups energy here, their back is totally turned to this. It's almost like they're in a whole nother dimension. Because we have water energy here. Where I do feel, as I was saying, like this seems like a flowing river. But I feel like with the Cups energy, with that water energy, is just like an elevated state. And with these individuals being on land, that this is more of a 3D energy here. Five is also dealing with fifth house in Leo. So there could be strong Leo energy amongst all five of these energies. And just with this card, like any other time that this comes out, I'm getting, you know, if these energies kind of took each of their wands and put them together, there'd be greater production and positivity. And I do see, I feel like the love from this Queen of Cups is very, very much felt, and it's kind of almost like it's like a drip down of love, where the land that these energies are standing on is like affecting them to where they feel like they have to defend themselves or stand up and be that stronger person in attempts to fighting over this Queen of Cups here. And I feel, you know, if this comes out as another individual over here, that this individual may be experiencing the same thing. And I only say that because the last few readings have kind of been coming out in that format. And when I speak on like elevated state, like I just feel like the Queen of Cups has risen above like any kind of fighting. But I do see this individual here kind of looking down, where this land here could possibly be these individuals up here kind of fighting on top of this cliff here. And this individual here looking down particularly at the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's one energy that's kind of more focused on the Queen of Cups, because their wand isn't really kind of, you know, it's not really involved. It's there, but they're not present as far as like the battle. They're looking down, I feel, at this Queen of Cups. There's one particular energy here I feel who is, I'd say probably the strongest amongst them all, just with the matter of the communication and the feeling that they have towards this Queen of Cups, given that they're looking down. I would say, I'm feeling like they're looking down to see how she's doing, if she's okay, what's going on. And that's more of a concern than being a part of this melee here. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, let's see what the third card is. Right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's going to take some strength. I feel like, and I do get this as being, I would say that this, when I mentioned the Queen of Cups, once they face whatever it is they're releasing and then moving forward, seeing this type of energy that's before them, coming through that and having that strength. But I do feel that this also may be that Leo energy, coming from the 5th house energy. This may be this individual here, just coming out in magician form. We do have and I didn't even realize that until I just said that at the same time. But the magician energy, the infinity symbol that is above this energy here. Where this energy, I do feel, I feel like these two, because they're both feminine here, and this, just take it as it resonates, but just with the dress and the way that they are, the magician energy has had to be used to, as I said before, to, when I mentioned how they were going to get through this type of energy in order to be able to move forward, however that may be, that is actually showing here present as this magician energy here. And we do have an 8, which is coming back to that magician energy. Also with walking away, the 8 of Cups energy. And then the 8 of Swords energy, where coming upon this energy here, they may have felt like they were stuck and didn't know how they were going to get through it. But having the strength to be able to tame, I feel like a majority, like this is an overall energy of this energy here, the Lion, the Leo energy here, that 5 energy, kind of, being able to tame all of this. And I feel like the way that they have done that is with this magician energy, the utilization of all 4 aces, the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Definitely with the Cups energy and the Love energy. So I do feel like the main thing was the abundance of love that they were bringing about. But again, incorporating all aces to be able to tame, the beast, which I feel is resonating within all these individuals here. But again, that one individual in particular, I feel is being most affected by this, just because they stand out more, and they're, again, I feel, looking down on this Queen of Cups to see about her and her concern, or not her concern, but their concern for her. And this is not gender specific. This is totally about energy. But we do have feminine energy here, or I am getting divine feminine energy. And then both of these being representative of land, being on land, and bringing down what one is releasing and has gained, I feel, as far as downloads. Utilizing that magician energy, again, to tame the beast. Having that strength. And this also, too, I'm getting the month of August. This may have something to do with that kind of time frame, or something that has happened in relation to August or an upcoming. We are in the month of July. This reading is timeless, so just take that as it resonates. And then 8th house energy is dealing with coming back to the Cups energy, Scorpio energy, where this may be dealing with matters of the home. I feel overall Cancerian energy and Scorpio energy I'm getting. All right, so the fourth card, and yeah, just as I was saying, the Cancerian energy, the fourth card for fourth house energy, that's Cancer energy, right before we get to Leo. And then also a division of the number 8. So we have the Temperance card. There is a lot of spirituality and divinity in this card. And this, seeing the red triangle, automatically brings me to that root chakra energy that I was speaking on, along with the red wings here and the ancestral tie that I was just speaking on, that this Queen of Cups has established and kind of broken through and gotten away from, but is representative of their ancestors. I just feel that the toxic cycles, or the cycles that they were dealing with, had to do with toxicity and a matter of loving themselves and going through some lessons to be able to come into this divine state and, you know, be connected to that spirituality. The seashell here is purple, which gives me the inference of the crown chakra. But with the Temperance here, this is Sagittarius energy. And I'm seeing the crown back here, which is reminding me of the sun and the King Leo energy here. So having accomplished that, being in a place, I feel like with the back being turned to this and then the back being turned to that, I feel that this kind of speaks to the elevation and the state of this Queen of Cups. And with it following the strength, I feel like that is speaking to the amount of patience and the divine intervention that is coming about. The alchemization, the magician energy, a lot of specialness and significance related to spirituality and being able to be connected to the divine and deliver this love and these messages so that there isn't any fighting. But I feel like this Queen of Cups is resemblant of this Temperance angel here, where this is actually divine intervention. But I feel like this is what this Queen of Cups is coming into with the transformations that they have gone through. Also speaking to the amount of endurance that one needs to have, where strength is required, and also patience in order to receive the accomplishments, or not the accomplishments, but the rewards of one's accomplishments. A very strong energy here, full of divinity. And then also too, if we separate this 10 and the 4, where that breaks down to overall 5. So that's 2 5s that we have present. Technically 3 5s. So you may be seeing 5 5 5. But that 4 again is speaking to that Cancerian energy that brings us back to the Queen of Cups, correlates these two together, and just kind of doubles the impact of the amount of stability. 4 and 4 is 8 as well. And so I feel that that's also tying into that magician energy and speaking to that and the strength card as well. And just what this Queen of Cups has had to be able to build with, to be able to come into their own. And this is what is coming about here. But being able also to, before I move on, being able to take that negative and this negative, transmute it into a positive. So this is just kind of confirming what I was saying as far as how this handled, this energy, these energies are being handled and taken care of. as one is moving forward on their path. Also having strength and patience. The 5th card, we're coming into another 5. So we could take, those 4 5s and have 2 10s or 20 overall, which would bring us to the Judgment card, where there is that, speaking of the divine intervention, and, if we've reaped good seeds, or if we've sown good seeds, we're going to reap a great harvest from that. Excuse me. But with the 5 card that's about to come out, I think that'll kind of speak to the addition, being that 4th 5, and that's another 4, speaking to even more stability with, having to come against, or not necessarily come against, but be in the face of a 5 energy. Right. So moving away from this, and I feel strongly about this being the divine, and with this presence here, the divine moving this individual, which I feel is the Queen of Cups, this individual away from this type of energy. And as this movement is taking place, there's one individual almost like, wait, where are you going? Like, we're here fighting over you. Like, where'd she go? Like, almost like, because the Queen of Cups energy is not present because their back is turned. Like, one has stopped and realized, like, the Queen of Cups may have been present here at one point, and someone noticing, like, wait, where's that Queen of Cups? Where'd she go? The divine is, intervening, also helping and assisting the Queen of Cups to be able to move away, to heal. Because this Queen of Cups has had the utilization of their magician energy, surrendered and had blind faith into the divine, and is no longer a part of the melee, doing the necessary work for themselves, allowing spirit to come in and give them the necessary power that they need with strength and patience, and that moving away to calmer waters, away from the murkiness. If you can see in the bottom of this card here, we have dark waters here on the opposite side of this boat. 6 energy is also speaking to love. And I did speak on that Cups energy, that love being the answer, a part of that magician energy and the utilization of all the aces, but mainly love being the answer, and that abundance of love to be able to render this and to move through this, have the strength, gaining the strength to tame the beast, to alchemize and move themselves away from this stuff here. Very protected and safe. And they do have a child with them, so this could be a family. That's also bringing me back to matters of the home, that Cancerian energy, that loving, nurturing energy, just valuing self and protecting oneself, putting oneself first, and making sure they do that before, they can do that for anyone else. Because if they don't have their own cups filled, they're not going to be able to help fill anyone else's cup. And definitely getting assistance with the divine on this. And then that V too, with the 5s and the amount of 5s that we have, I'm also getting very strong Virgo energy. So you could have strong Virgo energy. If this is you, that Queen of Cups, just take it as it resonates. But I'm getting very strong Virgo energy as well. All right, so let's see what the 6th card is. And then with this 6 card coming out and 2 6s together, that again will double the impact of the amount of unconditional love that is called for on this journey here of this Queen of Cups. And just speaking to how this Queen of Cups has maneuvered their way through a cycle successfully in order to obtain greater spirituality, greater self-love, and I would say more joy, peace, and abundance on their path. Well, what do you know? How beautiful. This is great. This this is super wonderful. This is really a very strong statement here. I feel like this is very closely connected to the past readings that I just did. To be honest with you, I would check out the Aries moon reading. Because there are a couple of cards here that are tied, I would say not tied to this, but very similar, speaking to this. And so I feel also too, with this energy standing out, this energy could be that Six of Swords energy that's moving away from this Five of Wands energy as well, and wanting to be connected to the Queen of Cups. But I do feel that this is the beginning of you and the, not necessarily the end, but the other part of you. Where this is definitely your energy here with that Queen of Pentacles, this Pentacles energy here. And we can even say, like, I want to say too, like with this being like the base of what one is experiencing, what one is moving away from, like, I feel like this is all you here. And just kind of speaking to what it is that you've experienced, again, on your journey as you continue to move forward and gain even greater stability within your life to come to joy, peace, and happiness. This Queen of Pentacles, again, is related to that Queen of Cups, I feel, because they're both emulating that love, but I feel this is more about valuing oneself and one's stability. And I feel this Queen of Pentacles is one who has an Ace of Pentacles where they're making an offer. And with this facing this Six of Swords energy, I feel if, you know, this is that energy that's moving away from this and moving towards karma waters. This Queen of Pentacles is here present to present this pentacle here to this energy here. Where I feel with this being the middle energy here, this kind of speaks to the overall energy of this energy here, and then the moving away from this altogether and how one has gotten through this, and this speaking to the past as one has moved through. And once one has moved through, they're moving towards greater stability. This Queen of Cups moving towards greater stability into this Queen of Pentacles energy here. And the answer has been love, as we have the Cape of Accomplishment here in the color of green. That red being worn as well. I feel, you know, these are different outfits, but still having that divine robe, that divine wear of that divinity white that's worn in the presence of all these four cards here. And these two queens are just a portion, but make up half of the Empress energy here. But I do feel, you know, if we continued this reading, we would see the other two queens there. With the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. But using their telepathy and their intuition as far as their stability is concerned here. I feel with the Queen of Cups energy, there's a utilization of love and releasing and intuitiveness. So these are very mirroring energies of each other, kind of speaking to the same energy. And they're both facing in the west towards the past. Where Queen of Pentacles energy for stability and that material. This is like, it's like the spiritual and the material. The spiritual and the physical being present here and just kind of showing what you have had to go through and what you've experienced. Where there's a strong energy I feel you're connected to who's also in the motion of moving away from some things as well. While this is also you as well too, I feel. And only getting that because this is also falling underneath this card with that energy standing out. Again, I'll say that. So I feel like, you know, with that message of be yourself and service the soul, that you have definitely done this. And this is just kind of speaking to the proof of what you have done to be yourself and to service your soul. And because you have done that, the reward is here, the stability is here, the spirituality is here, and it's showing very present and very strong. You have had to be very strong. You have been very patient. You have allowed divine to come in and intervene. You have surrendered, releasing control, releasing ego, and servicing your soul, servicing yourself, being yourself, loving yourself, and being that example, not only for yourself, but for your children, for the community, for those who are seeing you. As I said with the Queen of Cups, you know, everywhere that you go, you are being seen for who you truly are. So if you have any worry about that, or, you know, have any doubt that you're having any kind of effect as you are going through your cycles and your journey, do not, because you're doing a very strong, you're doing a very good job in a very strong way. And it's evident, very evident here. I would just say, you know, don't stay too long in that transformational phase where there's a lot of reflection. You may be missing someone and waiting for this offer, waiting for this energy here. I feel these two energies could be coming together. So this may be a meeting of two people as well in the physical. But continue to move forward successfully, using that strength in your patience. Trust that all is well and that you're doing a wonderful job. You got this. You got this. Let's see what the bottom is. Right. So with that Two of Swords being in reverse, I normally don't do reversals. But we do have that present here where I was speaking on that Two of Swords here. And so I do feel, you know, this could be because there is some reflection here, that there may have been the dealings of a choice being made. But because this is being present in reverse, I feel like this choice has been made where this one individual is standing out. And there's movement towards calmer waters where an Ace of Pentacles is being offered after taming the beast. All right, Taurus Moon. So this was your reading. I hope that this brought some enlightenment and some specialness, some guidance, and any kind of assistance that that I could offer, speaking through spirit as they continue to speak through me. So I hope this was helpful. Know again that you're doing a great job. I wish you all the best and do take care. I love you. Peace.